Miami-Dade County Public Schools now looking to amend its policy on who is allowed to bring a gun on school grounds. It follows an incident in St. Lucie County where a judge ruled a teacher did not break the law after he kept an unloaded AK-47 rifle in plain view inside his car.
Well, NBC6 anchor Chris Hush spoke with school board members today. He joins us live in Miami. And Chris, all 9 board members agreed to co-sponsor the measure?
Right, that board overwhelmingly agreed today in a committee meeting that policy should be looked at, maybe even amended to specifically describe who exactly can bring a gun onto school campus, onto school grounds, places like a parking lot, and they would prefer it to be people like school resource officers as an example. This measure now set to be voted on at next week's regular school board meeting.
All in favor? Aye. Okay.
All 9 board members with Miami-Dade County Public Schools agree.
We have to make absolutely sure that our policy is enforceable, crystal clear.
Amendments may be needed to existing district policy surrounding who can bring a gun onto school grounds.
There are 2 policies that speak to weapons, but none of them are explicit enough to have withstood what happened in St. Lucie County. So we want to strengthen our policy with respect to it being explicit.
Board member Dr. Steve Gallen authored the measure after a judge ruled a St. Lucie County teacher never violated state law when he left an unloaded AK-47 in plain sight inside his vehicle, which was parked on school grounds because it wasn't available for immediate use. The ammunition was still in the car. That teacher was fired by the district, but it raised questions. Could this happen here?
Can you imagine if a tragedy happened at a school or in a community with a weapon that was taken out of the front seat of a teacher's car on school campus? We have to make sure that we take every approach that we can.
Other board members agreed to co-sponsor the measure, which will be brought up at next week's school board meeting. If it passes, the board's general counsel will conduct a thorough review of policy and amend where necessary, possibly making it clear that only school resource officers and armed security guards should be able to bring a gun onto school property.
Through this item, we'll be able to make sure we're very, very clear about what's allowed.
Now, through this process, the public will have several chances to weigh in on this measure. Dr. Gallen also saying that he would like to work with local law enforcement to make sure that this is enforceable as well. The measure could be put into place by October of this year. Live in Miami, I'm Chris Hush, NBC6 News.